Testes. Hey, we're back.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, look who's there on time, yo.
I know, and I'm crippled.
I know. Well, I was I was 7 minutes late just because I was getting things ready and talking to some people, and it took a little bit.
Yeah. Not much.
Sorry, guys. I'm just typing this something. I can't talk about it yet, but I will eventually be able to talk about it. It's not a good thing, but that's okay. But anyway, so yeah, I was just getting everything ready. Now, this is still the same room. We did break down, as you can see, everything's gone. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that's left there. Remember all the stuff that was there? It's all gone now. Everything's pretty much set up. I didn't have time to set the computer up and all that stuff in the other spot. I had to fly out to Atlanta on Monday. And I flew out. I was in 4 states and went out, did the job, and came back all on the same day. Well, this is what it looks like when there's nothing in it, but it's all good though, Preston. It's not going to look as nice, but still look cool as this. But it's a different look. It's a mix mash of Halloween and theme parks, is what I'll say. But what's up, Larry? What's up, Chris? What's up, Preston? What's up, Eli? What's up, everybody watching? So, hey, what's up, Charles? I have 13 pages of news. That's why we're starting at 7. Plus, John's taking a phone call right now, but that's all right. That Mountain Coast sign, that is from Boulder Dash. So these are the main topics, not everything. Hey, what's up, Costa Brothers? So everything these are the main topics. It doesn't mean we're going to be talking about other stuff. These are just, yeah, I mean, to me, look, everybody has their own theme when they do a background, right? You know, when anybody that does YouTube videos, does a news show, that's gonna be one of the main topics. We don't have any pictures, but we're gonna have some info. Obviously, we'll keep a little bit, let everybody that's gonna watch pile in, and we get to a bunch more people, then we'll spill the beans about Goliath, what we know, what's going on, and so on and so forth.
What's up, everybody?
So here's the main topics. So we got Six Flags Great America, the sad news about Hank Salemi. I didn't want to butcher his name, but he passed away on Monday. We got some Cedar Point news, Knott's Berry Farm, some more Conneaut Lake stuff, Universal Orlando Shrek stuff. I want to give you my thought and opinion about, everybody's talking about what's replacing Shrek, because they put the walls up and they put the Minion stuff on it, and I don't think it's Minions.
Hi, Preston.
We got some Disney stuff. They're going to create a metaverse. I found this thing crazy, like what they're talking about when I read it. If they can actually pull it off,
it's going to be sick.
It's going to be insane. SeaWorld stuff, they're going to be doing a new animal experience, which next time I go to SeaWorld, I think I'm going to actually partake in it because there's some cool stuff in it. It's, and what else we got? Cedar Fair, fourth quarter news.
More stuff about Six Flags.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of updates about the Six Flags. I got to write it down here. Talk about Six Flags. Updates. They're doing the Six Flags corporate updates are more of moving people around, firing people.
Yeah.
Like park presidents and stuff, moving people around.
Yeah, Preston, I was on time for a change, but that's because Josh picked me up because I had foot surgery.
Yeah, Chris, I saw that. Chris says, did you see the video on Universal Twitter of the onion in front of Shrek being replaced by a banana? I did. And but we're going to get to that. That's what, 1, 2, 3.
Chris said that was not an accident.
No, because I fully believe it's not Minions. I think they put that on the wall just because Minions is a cross. Just to fit the theme around with Minions. That's what I think. I'll get more into that in a minute. Because I got a little theory about this. You can't, when it comes to a lot of stuff, when parks are teasing stuff, you can't initially take what they're putting as a grain of salt. Parks are starting to get creative with their marketing and, to keep your attention, to keep you hyped up for something. They're like, oh, we're showing you the Minions on the wall. So we're throwing that away. Hey, what's up, ass? Ka. I love saying
I love that name.
It's the best name ever. It is the best name. So anyway, Six Flags Great America. This is what I saw online, so I copied and pasted it. Yeah, what do they call that? Plagiarism?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. So anyway, Six Flags Great America Park President Hank Salemi, remembered as a great leader and friend. Hank was a passionate friend to many and true leader in the attractions industry. According to an online obituary on Monday, Hank Salemi, whatever, I apologize, has passed away unexpectedly. However, his cause of death was not disclosed. He was a great person who always chatted with park guests and did a great job running the park. We lost an industry legend and a good friend. This weekend, Rich Hill wrote, as a leader of Six Flags Dark Ride Exploratory Team, Hank Salemi was a major reason why our Justice League attractions were picked up and rolled out to so many locations, including his home park of Six Flags Great America. That's unfortunate. You know, you got the pandemic, you got all kinds of stuff. People are dropping like flies. It's unfortunate. This guy was also like a big leader, not like a big leader, but he was always volunteering for IAPA, and he did a lot of stuff. I've never met the guy that I know of. Hey, what's up, Jason in Paradise? Like I said, I've never met Hank. I've never met him.
It's a shame, but
yeah, it's a shame. There's so many people like dying right now. I don't know who's taking over as park president at the moment. I think I heard somebody, there might be a temporary one, person that works there might be stepping up for right now. Maybe that person permanently takes over. I can't remember who they said, but right now, don't quote me on that. I've been reading so much stuff of different news, and I can't remember everything. I think I still have the COVID fog.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Lindsay should be in Spain, so the time difference is, he could be sleeping right now. I haven't heard from him for a while today.
By the way, Lynn's has some stuff that we're adding to the boxes that if you guys get them...
No, I came up with a plan, but I can't talk about it yet. Jess knows the plan.
Yeah.
I told her the plan, and she agrees and loves the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris. There's going to be like an interim president for right now. I mean, maybe that person that's interim takes over, stays, or maybe, I didn't hear about anybody. Yeah, that lady always gave me the evil eye. All the time. Like joking around.
Yeah.
Always. Always. I mean, nobody watching here knows who I'm talking about anyway. You don't even know who this is. She was an older lady. She was so fun. She was so cool. I know that she voted for me for ace president too. I know that. She told me that. You know what? I'll admit, when I ran for president, I got my ass whooped.
Yeah, you did.
The guy that won got like over 1,000. I got like almost 300.
I was one of them.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I think most of my votes came from the New England area, just because they wanted somebody from New England in there. But, yeah. But anyway, so that was a sad moment. We'll see what happens with the Great America, with the new park president and the new direction. Because we all know when somebody new comes in, let's face it, we all know this. I know, Bob Saget, Great America's president in 1 week, and then within 2 weeks, you also lost Betty White.
Yeah. Well, you figure at the end of 21, we lost, John Madden and Betty White. The beginning of 22, we lost Bob Saget, and now the park president of Great America.
I know, there's so many people just dropping like flies. And also, Jenna Jameson is in the hospital. She lost her use of legs. I know we're laughing, but it really happened. She can't walk.
But I'm laughing for another reason.
Yeah, because a lot of you guys have no clue who the hell Jenna Jameson is. And I met her years ago when I was heavily in music. She was at the show I was doing with Wolfpack. She was doing a thing later on after the show at a strip club. And she was doing some kind of show thing.
Anybody that grew up that's in their 20s should know who Jenna Jameson is.
I don't know. I had her action figure at one point. She used to sleep on the pillow next to me when I was younger, and I used to pretend that I was sleeping with Jenna Jameson when I was a dumbass. That was like 20 years ago. All right. Oh, you know what? I'll drop this tidbit of news for you guys. I don't have the tickets yet, but January 29th at FET in Providence, Rhode Island, us two bozos are going to be on the stage. Dr. Giggles returns to the stage January 29th. I'm waiting for FET. Oh, yeah, Dr. Giggles.
Dr. Giggles is back.
Not Giggles the clown.
But Dr. Giggles.
Dr. Giggles is returning. I'm actually playing
with Nurse Cupcake.
Yeah, that's what should get you. A nurse outfit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I read off. That's what it said about the park president and Justice League. But Jenna Jameson was a porn star.
Yeah, if you look at her name up, you'll definitely find sex toys to her name too.
Yeah, that too. I think she even has a pocket, of her thing.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, John's the #1 buyer. He has a whole closet full of them. Yeah, that's the cleanest, nicest way that you can say Jenna Jameson was a model. Hey, I'm not knocking it. You know what? She
was a good hot chick. That's all I'm concerned.
She may have been a porn star,
but she knew the business aspect.
Well, she did, but I've personally met her, like not for like hours, maybe 10-15 minutes. You know what I mean? But I did talk to her for 10-15 minutes, and that 10-15 minutes. She seemed like a really cool, down-to-earth person that liked to have sex. That's really, you know what I mean? That's really what it is. Very nice woman. You know what I mean? It's sad to see that happen. So anyway, the concert details are myself as Dr. Giggles. We have Nurse Cupcake. And I am playing with two former Psychopathic Records artists, DJ Clay and Misery. Misery was around since the 90s. Mm-hmm. DJ Clay, like 2010s, 2000, like early 2000s. He was mainly the DJ for Insane Clown Posse. He did put out some mixtapes on Psychopathic. He left the label. He's doing his own thing. Still works with Insane Clown Posse. The actual show is called the Juggalo Jump Off Mini Tour. I am entrenched in Juggalo history. I've played The Gathering. I've played with almost every single Psychopathic artist that there is. I never played with Misery. I never played with DJ Clay, but I played with Boondocks. I played with Twisted. I played with Insane Clown Posse. I played with Ouija Mac. I played with a bunch of people. You know what I mean? Like, besides, you know what I mean? I've Bone Thugs, Ice-T, Ice Cube, Vanilla Ice. I smoked a blunt with him. That was cool. The last time I did a show, I believe was 2019. Yeah, because I came off a cruise ship.
Yeah, that was the one that you went off the cruise ship and just...
Yeah, 2019 was the last show that I've played. This one may or may not be the last Dr. Giggle show. I don't know yet. Depends. I'm a little rusty, but me and John and I, we're going to be practicing it out. I bought cordless mics because I'm tired of tripping over microphones.
My first time on the stage.
Yeah. So we're working on it. I'm going to build a little bit of a stage set. Nothing too crazy, but have a little bit, babies on crosses and stuff like that. We're going to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, so the promoter hit me up the other day over the weekend and asked me if I just have to sell tickets. I have to sell between 15 and 20 tickets. They're $15 a piece. When I get the tickets, I'll put it out on SFNEOnline. If anybody wants to go, you hit me up. Help me sell 15, 20 tickets.
I already have 5.
But it's at FET Music Hall in Providence, Rhode Island. It's actually right next door to Oneyville, New York System Hot Wieners. So, yeah. So you can go get a hot weenie. It's a hot dog with meat sauce, not a chili dog. It's a different kind of hot dog. It's different. You can only get them in Rhode Island. So.
And the only way you can do them is have them all the way.
Nah, I don't do the onions, man.
Come on.
I can't do it, man. I don't like the onions.
The last time you did, you got agita.
Oh, no, I don't know. I thought I was dying. it was pretty bad. They made me sick. I think the hot dogs gave me COVID. I think. Anyway, so on to the news. I know you guys are sick of hearing about my my music career that I don't have. I just like doing it for fun. I mean, don't think I'm like this. I'm not an Eminem. I'm not a Machine Gun Kelly. I'm just a douche that likes to rap about killing people, killing babies, murdering people, having doing things with dead chicks, and God knows what else has to do with hospitals. I got a song called C-section. I got abortion. I guess I don't like kids. I got a song called Little Brat that I recorded my oldest son, which is now 19, but when he was 6 months old, crying. I recorded him crying into a microphone, and the song is the bad side of being a dad and how sometimes you wish you could kill the kid. Yes, and my son hates that song. He probably hates me for it, but you know what? At the end of the day, I do it in a song, so I don't do it in real life. That way, I don't hurt anybody. It's just a song, It's fun. I enjoy doing what I do. I'm not trying to be a millionaire. I'm not trying to be a platinum artist or a gold plaque. I ain't trying none of that. Normal shit. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Everyday normal things that crazy people do. You know what? I'm going to fit in Florida when I do. Ooh, I no one knew about that. Oops. I'm going to fit in Florida someday when I move there. When they always say Florida man did something crazy? Well, when I move there, that'll be me. Anyway, back to the news. Cedar Point. Little quick tidbit. They hiked the gate price to $10 more to $85 at the gate. So when you go to the gate, you don't get a deal. You do it last minute. You ain't got to pass. You got to cough up $85 to go to Cedar Point. I think it's overpriced, but that's me. Knott's Berry Farm. Everybody's been hearing about this, so I want to know what you guys think about this. I don't know if you guys, I know me and Jason and I were talking about this privately with Knott's Berry Farm. Montezuma Revenge. It's getting an overhaul and will reopen in 2023. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but it's getting a rehab. It'll open next year. We'll see what happens. I had this conversation with Jason, and I want to know how you guys feel, if you feel the same as me. And even John, you can chime in on this.
What?
All right, so
I was trying to get the information out for the thing.
Oh. Well, anyway, Montezuma's Revenge, right? That's an old coaster, first of its kind. The flywheel launch.
Yeah.
Now, we had this conversation last night, me, you, and Charles. I was high as hell.
Yeah,
and I went,
yeah, you were.
I'm like, hey, do you guys feel wooden coasters are going extinct?
They kind of are.
So here's two questions, two answers. So the first question is, here's what I'm going to ask you. Do you feel after any coaster turns about 25 plus years, so starting at 25 and up, doesn't matter if it's wood, steel, whatever it is. I know I'm going to catch shit for this, but I'm going to say it. Do you really care if they rip the ride out? I don't care how popular it is. I'm just saying old as dirt. You know what I mean? Like me, like up here for Six Flags New England, right? The time is ticking for Superman. Yeah. It's 21 years old. It didn't run at all last year. So it's only been running for 20 years out of 21. Someday that coaster is going to come down. I don't know if it's 10 years, 30 years, another 50. I don't know.
I can only hope.
You know what I mean? We don't know when it's, we don't know when it's going to leave. It is eventually going to leave. I don't think Six Flags is going to, I heard that coaster cost like $40 million plus to build because of the tunnels and the ground. And it was so close to the river. But rehabbing only goes so far.
Well, you figure with the way the wooden coasters are now becoming hybrids, it's getting to the point where everything is now becoming hybrid.
Well, I'm talking right now, just rides that roller coasters, even a flat ride that turns 25 or older.
At a certain age, they're always going to be knocked down or taken out or rehabbed or whatever. But we know that certain rides are on their way out because of pots wise. They can't get the pots. Or...
Yeah, Knoebels is a great example of keeping rides alive.
They also have a good machinist.
Well, not only that, but I don't know if you know this. Right, they have a Bayon's Curve ride in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But they actually have 2 of them.
No.
So, they always buy multiples of every ride they have for spare parts. And then when they have the spare parts, the machinist is making more spare parts because they know they're going to break all the time.
Yeah.
There is a case to save rides. But a lot of these older rides, you can't get parts for them.
No.
Look at Arrow coasters. I mean, I think S&S sells them because they own Arrow.
I'll put it this way. Look at Buzzsaw. That's the biggest example. What company was it? Zamparello, wasn't it?
No, that was, I think, it was either Chance or Inman. That coaster's old. That ride's old.
No, Buzzsaw. I'm talking about from Six Flags New England.
Yeah, Buzzsaw, the flat ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't Zamparello. I thought that was like, it could have been Huss.
Huss.
Yeah, Huss.
They don't make those that model anymore. They make a new brand of a model. That's totally opposite.
Yeah.
That was the biggest problem with Buzzsaw. They can't find parts.
Yeah.
No other ride around except one more that's in Busch Gardens, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. They got one. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly. That's over near Tempesto.
Yeah.
Area. It's that area before going to Tempesto.
Yeah.
You know that bridge to get to Tempesto?
Yeah.
It's before the bridge to the right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But that's the only one that's now seems to be the only one left in the United States that's running.
Yeah, you need a good machinist or know someone who can make the part. And I know it's not easy, but I'm just saying again, I'm going to wrap this thing around to especially flat rides. All these companies can buy the patents or create newer versions for today's safety standards to be able to make new versions of old rides. That's where we need to go. But my personal feeling is I don't care about saving rides. I don't care about if a ride leaves. There's rides I love, right? There's rides you guys love, he loves, everybody has their list of rides they love and never want to see leave. I have that list too. But you got to be realistic that someday the rides that we love today are going to be gone sometime in the future. So when it comes to me, I just want to keep, yes, you know what I mean? To me, I like, that's why I don't join coaster clubs anymore. Not even because of my incidents with other stuff. I'm just saying, I don't care about ERT. I don't care about any of that. I just want to just go to the parks, have fun, walk around, be a fat ass, eat some food, go ride some rides, be with my friends, be with my family, you know what I mean? Be with all my, hanging out with everybody, you know what I mean? But to me, I just don't care. I love going and riding rides. I notice for me personally, I don't have theme park fatigue. I don't have, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. There's a lot of people that want to save everything. There's people, but I want to see innovation. You know what I mean? I want to see things keep growing. I want to see things keep progressing. You know what I mean?
We're talking about this in the car. Look at the only ride company that's actually progressing with the flat rides.
Which is Zamparello right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other companies making, you have Lawson that, yeah, I know, that's in the news too. That's part of the Six Flags, I don't know the whole story behind that. Like, everybody in the Texas area has been talking about Ron, the park president. I never met him. I don't know him well at all. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that, like Ask Kaka is saying, I just hope as the rides get replaced down the line, they're replaced with something good or better. Whenever Superman leaves, that'll be a major gap in the lineup. The park would need to replace it with another hype. You're exactly right.
Well, I already came up with an idea. And I already told you this idea like a couple of freaking times.
Oh, about the race car thing?
Yeah, make it a race and.
Yeah, but you can't unless they retheme that area.
Well, the thing is, they're gonna have to make a big type of coaster, and that's an Intamin coaster. So what they're gonna have to do is, if they really want to spend the money and work with Intamin, they're going to have to adjust to what Intamin wants to do. And the idea where Intamin is going is completely to racing coasters or single rail coasters for Intamin.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, if they do a racing coaster, but it can't be racing themed.
No, it's gonna probably end up being themed to stupid IP.
Oh yeah, it'll be something like the Flash.
The Flash meets the Flash races Superman.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I'm with the press that I can't stand the DC crap. You know what I mean anymore. And Larry, I'm with you too. ERT doesn't do much for me anymore, but I love backstage tours. Yeah. I love those too. And you know what? Not being in a coaster club, well, I miss them. Yeah, but you know what? I don't care. And you know why I don't care? There's too much drama and bullshit with clubs. I don't want. I'm at the point.
Too much entitlement now.
Yeah, I'm at the point in my life. You know, I'm 43. I'm not 23. I'm not 13. I'm not 3. I'm 43. Right? I'm not getting younger, and I still love theme parks.
Yeah, I definitely.
I know you can see my spot. That's been like that for years, though. That's not like new.
Well, I'm not used to seeing it because you always have a hat on.
Yeah, I didn't have a hat on now. But you know what I mean? Like, I just want to go with my friends. You know what I mean? Like when I go to the parks with all you guys, when I meet you guys at parks and meet up with you. You know, I met Chris when I was down for Halloween Horror Nights. Awesome dude. But you guys don't know how awesome he is because you never met him. But he's really a great dude. You know, I've met Larry. Larry slept at my house. You know, Larry sleeps at my house when he comes over. We have parties and stuff. He's here all the time. I hang out with Charles. I hang out with so many people. You know what I mean? And I love doing that versus being in a club. I don't need to be with Enthusiast Club. My enthusiasm is being at the park with the people that I enjoy spending my time with. And even meeting new people. You know what I mean? How many times I meet new people every day at a park. He can attest. He sees it all the time. And even when he's at the park now, they're starting to recognize him and walking up to him. And it makes him feel good, makes me feel good. I did my job. I'm putting him in the forefront. And I do that with everybody. Larry, you know, I've done it with Larry. We've done it with Charles. You know, we're starting to do it with Charles. And everybody.
Oh, shit.
I spread the wealth around everybody because I don't want it just... This isn't about me. This is about community. Who's that?
Bill Belial.
Wow. Bill Belial. I thought he died years ago.
No.
Wow. Another local sports legend coach. And I met him. I knew him.
I played against him.
Bill Belial used to coach Mount St. Charles High School hockey. How old was he? 94?
92.
And he was 92 years old. He died. That's a shame.
That is a shame. That's a big part of history in Mount St. Charles history.
Oh, I know. They should name the stadium, the rink after him.
Yeah, they should.
He was... Doesn't matter. I mean, I know you played for Hendricken, and we've talked about the battles between the two.
But I respected him.
Yeah, no, I'm sure as they respected you guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
There's that... When we're on the ice, it's different. We don't respect each other. But when we're done after the games or before the games, we respect each other.
Yeah. All right, so Universal Orlando news. So we get off of this now. Yeah. No. There's one more question. Wood coasters. Do you guys feel they're going extinct? Because it's got to do with part of this next thing. As I'm reading this, let me know in the comments down below. Well, wherever the the chat is, comments. Do you feel they are, or do you think I'm full of shit? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to read this. This has got to do with Blue Streak, and this is why. And I'm going to get into my theory on why I think after I read this thing of this. Then I'm going to read. Then I'm going to give you my theory as to why. And then I'll get into the Universal Orlando thing. Blue Streak is officially no more. It's gone. But the plot thickens with the stupid guy in the park. A demolition permit for Conneaut Lakes Park Blue Streak coaster from Summit Township was in place Tuesday prior to the fire departments responding to a late afternoon fire at the park. Cullen Holdings LLC, the owner of the amusement park, had a demolition permit signed, dated, and issued Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. By Summit Township zoning officer. The Medville Tribune obtained a copy of the properly signed and dated demolished permit from the Summit Township building on Wednesday. However, Randy Foyok, whatever his name is, Fyok.
Yeah, Foyk.
put a foik in it.
Yoink.
The township zoning officer confirmed to the Tribune early Tuesday night that a demolition permit for the Blue Streak was not to be issued until Wednesday. He said a demolition permit had not been approved for Keldon prior to Tuesday's fire. Contacted Wednesday about the apparent inconsistencies, Foyak told the Tribune he had given Keldon a verbal commitment to move forward with the demolition. However, that didn't explain how or why a signed demolition permit dated January 4th was issued. Don't call me for nothing, Foyak said before hanging up. Tuesday's fire is considered accidental at this point due to a controlled burn at the park that got out of control, according to the Summit. Township Volunteer Fire Department Chief Dan O'Meara, the department was aware of a controlled burn at the park Tuesday as part of the demolition work. So he requested several controlled burn permits for debris from the township in early December. Receipt fills out. So he's got all this stuff. A fire marshal told the Tribune that his burn and demolition permits were in order. Keldon was using small burn piles to burn the coast. No, dispose of wood from the roller coaster's demolition. They were doing it burning to help clean up. They said on Wednesday. They said the fire got out of control due to shifting winds. While one pile was being burned, wind shifted and ignited an adjacent pile of fire without initially being noticed by workers. There was no injuries. It said several parts of Blue Streak's track collapsed, as did a section of the coaster launch point. All the parts of the coaster remained standing, but by the time this was done, it was already destroyed. They ripped it down. That was confirmed to me by some coaster nerds. That was a lot of talking.
Yeah. So here's our answers.
Yeah. So here's my theory on this. And again, it comes down to when you talk to like park presidents and stuff like that. I can remember talking with Jerry Brick before he left, being the park president of Lake Compounds and went to corporate. Right, so we would talk all the time. He was an awesome guy. He's an awesome guy. He'll tell you stuff that he's allowed to tell you, And if he's not allowed to tell you, he ain't gonna tell you. But most of the time, he was willing to share information, which is fine. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get persons in trouble. And if a park or an employee tells me to shut my mouth, to shut my mouth. Yeah, I know. The guy said it was a equipment failure and whatever. It's too shady.
There's too much that's actually that. I did research into this.
That whole thing
there's
about
way
that.
too much that I can't say. There's a lot of stuff that's going on.
Yeah. So back to Jerry Brick. He's I would say, hey, you have ideas. I'm not saying you're gonna tell me what you want, but for the future, what are you thinking? And he would tell me. He was like, oh, I got 6 flat rides for this spot. I could pick. I got 8 or 10 for that spot. And I said, well, what about coasters? You know what I mean? Maybe a new coaster coming down the mountain, going over the lake, and da 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 da. And he goes, I don't know. He goes, they're too expensive for the upkeep. He goes, granted, a wood coaster might be cheaper to build right now. He goes, but the upkeep is, we're spending millions every year, for them just to keep Boulder Dash going. And then all the money they spent on Wildcat. I feel Wildcat in the more nearer future is either going to get torn down or a
complete
hybrid or a brand new one. Something's going to happen. And the reason why I feel, again, this explains why I think wood coasters are becoming extinct. The cost of upkeep is ridiculous. All that wood, what is it, like 6 boards for the track or something?
Roughly about, 6 2 by high.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. You know what I mean? And yeah, I agree with Michael Bennett saying, yes, unfortunately, I feel like GCI is the last true manufacturer that will last with the current market. Parks don't want to spend the money and labor on maintenance. Well, you could buy a steel coaster, and the only maintenance you got to keep doing is on the trains, the brakes, the controls, the train.
And then if you want paint.
Yeah. I mean, painting, I forgot, what's his name, Shapiro.
Yeah. When
they were doing the Bizarro scavenger hunt, so you can get the golden ticket for Media Day, AJ and I bumped into who the hell the park president was at the time. I forgot his name. And Shapiro was there. Mark Shapiro was in the park.
Yeah.
So AJ and I, we're talking to him for like 10 minutes. And he told us the exact number it cost to paint Bizarro. too bizarro.
Well, they're looking at
It was
roughly
like $4
now,
to $6 million or something.
Yeah, they're looking at now roughly about 2.5, 3 million per ride. That's now, but that all depends on the size of the ride.
Yeah,
Because
it's all different. Yeah.
That company, Barney or whatever.
Oh yeah, I always comment one night.
They actually once they put down how much it costs for one of the rides.
Oh yeah, I used to talk to them on Twitter all the time until my account got banned for no reason.
But basically, to go into the whole thing that you're saying, basically,
It's maintenance. It really comes down to maintenance. It's cheaper in the long run for to call RMC or whoever to come in and hybrid it than it is to maintain it.
The topper track that RMC made years ago. Actually, you ridden one that has that.
Yeah, Outlaw Run. That's
how
a good
is it?
coaster. That coaster is balls to the wall. It was smooth, not glass smooth. It had its couple moments, but nothing bad.
But what I heard about that coaster, they don't have that much upkeep on it.
Oh yeah, because it's a good coaster.
So, but it also depends on the climates.
Oh yeah, up here it's brutal.
Yeah,
In Florida's brutal too.
the heat down there and the way our stupid weather is up here is unreal.
Yeah, it's not when you're living up here in New England between the snow, the rain, the cold, the heat.
Well, shouldn't Sean Prout know how much it costs up there for Yankee Cannonball?
Yeah, but he's not in here.
Yeah.
He's probably working. I miss Sean Prout. I love when he came in here chatting all the time. I miss it. Damn you, Sean Prout.
Well, pretty much that's to go with your thing. The extinction of wood coaster is coming.
Well, because the only non-corporate park that's not gonna make them extinct is Knoebels.
Yeah.
But it also helps for Knoebels that they actually own a lumberyard.
Yeah, they do.
Because I've driven by it many times.
On top of that all, we also have to look at it too. The business forecast. Six Flags owns how many parks?
Too many.
Cedar Fair owns how many parks?
Too many.
Hirschland owns how many parks?
Not a lot.
But look at the main corporate ending. Six Flags parks, Cedar Fair parks. What have they done with the wooden coasters?
Change them over.
All of them are being changed over because it's a forecast model. It's a money thing for the bigger companies. It's all about the bottom dollar.
Well, not only that,
the smaller
too.
companies, you're looking at the smaller parks. Look at Yankee Cannonball, like Canopy, or look at other parks like we're gonna be looking at Boulder Dash or whatever. Yeah. All those are gonna end up being kept up as much as they can, but are they gonna stay kept up? No. GCI came up with a new idea with that hybrid type of idea.
They know.
RMC knows what they're gonna be doing. These are the companies that are dealing with the wooden coasters now. There's no other companies now.
No. Do I think sooner or later Thunderbolt is gone? No. Honestly, I think that's a great candidate for a hybrid.
That will end up probably being treated soon because they're gonna have to put two. They're soon gonna have to.
Yeah, they're spending way too much money on. I'm telling you, wood coasters are going to be out of lake compounds more sooner than you think. Yeah, I think if anything is going to happen, I don't even think they're going to. I mean, this room is starting to kick back up again about a hybrid. Chris is saying Great America still has the Eagle, which is 200-foot dueling racing coaster. I've heard no talk of that changing. A wooden coaster. I rode that in 2015, and it was a piece of shit. And at that time, it was, I don't know if you remember this, and I think only Great America was doing this. They were doing these weird things, like certain days, certain cool things would happen. Like double rides and weird stuff. I don't know if anybody remembers this. It was 2015.
I probably do, but I don't remember.
And the day that I was there, it was double rides on Eagle. And after the first one, I was like, yo, let me off this ride. It sucks. They wouldn't let us off. They stopped it real quick, checked it, sent it right. I'm like, come on. I'm like, I don't want to ride this thing. I told the ride, I'm like, let me out. This ride sucks.
But I do see GCI being the true only company that's gonna have to
Yeah, there's
work on woods now.
yeah, they're the only ones that can really do it right now. Yeah, Lake Compounds needs some help. They need a new. Well, now they have no park president at the moment. They're going to be filling that spot in. When I was there, Batman wasn't running backwards. At the time that I was there, it might have been a different time of that year, but when I was there, it wasn't running backwards. It may have just ended, or it wasn't starting until a couple weeks or so after I was there. I've never gotten to ride Batman backwards at any park. Because like when they did it they did it what? Georgia?
Yeah.
They did it Great America, and they did it at Great Adventure. I wasn't going out to either of the two further away parks. And I'm like, I am not going to Great Adventure just to ride Batman backwards. I love Batman, but not that much. To drive there just for that. You know what I mean? I think I had someone works in Lake Compounds said it's bad. It is. I got the down low from what's his name? Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
From Haunted Graveyard. He told me a lot of stuff. What was going on? I know the problems at Lake Compounds. They told me, and
did you put Magic Mountain stuff in there?
I did not, but we can add. Well, when we get to it,
Yeah.
we can. You can. I don't remember the Magic Mountain. I know you told me it, but I don't remember it. I heard the Haunted Graveyard controversy. Trust me. Matter of fact, I think I told everybody.
They started down. Not the full story.
I didn't tell the full story.
No.
Maybe for another day.
You said you were going to make a video on it.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I don't. Oh, yeah. Oh, here, I'll tell you. Oh, no, I did tell the story. I remember. So, they didn't open for, what do you call it? 2020, because obviously the pandemic. So, 2021 comes, they have like a Zoom meeting, and hey, what's up, J Kite? Lake Compounds went to Haunted Graveyard and was like, hey, we want a 70-30 split, meaning Lake Compounds got 70% of the money, and Haunted Graveyard only got 30%, but Lake Compounds wouldn't invest a dime in it. So they would collect 70% of the money for doing nothing. Now, I know how much they made per year at Haunted Graveyard. Haunted Graveyard took in $1 million a year. They made $1 million a year at Haunted Graveyard. When Ernie told them to eat shit, they offered to buy Haunted Graveyard from Ernie. So Ernie goes, well, how much are you going to give me? Ernie's like, he's saying in his head, I'm going to get, good payday. Now, remember what I just said. They made $1 million a year, right? Made $1 million a year. Lake Compounds had the balls to only offer him $300,000 for Haunted Graveyard. And Ernie had choice words for him. And let me tell you, what they did to Ernie. I mean, they can't even, and then he had to be out by, I forgot when. The end of November he had to be out.
Yeah, because you weren't going to IAPA.
Yeah, we were going to IAPA, and then I went up to, I think I got the pictures on the computer, or I deleted them, or whatever it was. Because some, not a lot, but some of the stuff, not a lot, some of the stuff from Haunted Graveyard was purchased. Well, not purchased, it was for free. And the owner of 13th World has a little bit of stuff. Well, they kept messing with Ernie. Like, he had trailers and stuff across the street in the employee parking lot. They were blocking it, so he couldn't get things. They were just being douches to him. But the good news is the Haunted Graveyard will return next year. They're still going to do, they're going to be, he said they were signing a contract with Quasi to continue to do what they did like they did last year at Quasi. But they are going to have a new location down near Quasi, a big location He told me where it was. I think it's like on a ski resort. The queue line is the chairlift to get to the top, and then you come down the mountain doing the haunt. So the haunted graveyard is going to be a little different. I don't know exactly, but I definitely want to check it out just to see what they do with it. I feel it's a cool idea, but we'll see. You know, and we'll go. You know, I'll check it out. So I think we'll be fine with that. So right now they're in a pickle. Lake Compounce is in a pickle, and there's Ernie's going to be fine. Ernie's a great guy. If you ever get to talk to Ernie, Ernie's the owner of Haunted Graveyard. He is an awesome guy. He is, he'll talk to you. He loves talking shop. He loves talking about, haunted houses and stuff like that. The dude's he's a very creative mind. The guy always did a great job. He's always been awesome to me. And especially when I went up there as representing 13th World to go look at the stuff before I left for IAPA, the day before I left for IAPA, he recognized who he was like, wow, hey, how you been? He knew who I was. It was, I don't know. I know it's really meaningless in the grand scheme of the world, but to me that meant the world.
Yeah.
That he remembered me. He's an old guy. He's 75, I think, something like that. He still got it. Still sharp as a tack. Still an awesome guy. He still has love for the haunt industry, just no love for Lake Compounce. But yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy. All right, so Universal Orlando. Chris, you can listen to my theory about this Shrek thing. And I know you can't, if you know, I know you can't say anything, and that's fine. I don't need to know. What comes, and it ain't shit I can do, but ain't none of us can do about it. But, so, Shrek closed for good. The one thing that I told John that I thought was cool, after the final ride of the night, you can find it on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook.
Hallelujah.
Everybody filled the streets singing that Hallelujah song from Shrek at the end of Shrek. Waving their cell phones with the lights on it. It was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. It was awesome. But anyway, so construction walls go up. We know that they're gonna be ripping the building apart, doing all kinds of things, and getting it ready for the next attraction. So they have Minion stuff on the walls, and Chris had mentioned earlier that about the onion. I saw the video. I don't know where you're getting at, Chris, with the whole onion thing. Oh, Chris was at that last show and in the crowd. Chris, that must have been amazing to be part of, because I wish I was part of that.
I did too.
That I would have been in that crowd doing it too with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a cool moment. So,
Flash mob.
Here's my thing with... Nah, don't worry about Cliffhanger, dude. Cliffhanger's coming. That's already paid for parts of there. That's getting built. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Jay.
Yeah. Oh, they were giving out the glasses from Shrek at that. I just found it cool. But here's my theory. I don't think it's Minions. Because it would make no sense to put two Minions attractions. One of the rumors was they were going to put a walkthrough Minion interactive attraction. Which, if that's the case, that's stupid. I hate those walkthrough interactive. It's really for kids. And I'm a big 5-year-old, but I usually find those attractions boring. You know what I mean?
You gotta like the banana.
I'm gonna stick a banana up your ass. No, I'm kidding.
Banana.
But no, so I think they're trolling us because maybe Trolls is gonna have an attraction. I don't know. But honestly, here's my thing. I don't know how many of you are Minions fans, right?
I am.
I'm a Minions fan, but the ride, I'm talking about the ride, Minions ride in its current state. I hate those rides with the seats that move like that. It's old, dated technology. They could do so much more. Honestly, they could do so much more than... I wish, honestly, and please don't hate me when I say this, people, but I think it's time for that building to come down and something new. Get a new dark ride. I don't care if you put a Minions awesome dark ride in it. I just
That would be cool.
Look, I get it. This comes to the whole classic saving shit. Like E.T. Matter of fact, one of the times during IAPA, I saw Chris. He was at E.T.
Yeah.
He was going to lunch. But I love E.T. I think that ride is phenomenal. But it is dated. It looks like it's still trapped in the 80s. And I know they can't touch it. It's in the contract that, as long as Spielberg's alive, you ain't touching it. Now, I say use the same ride system, update it to a new adventure for E.T.
Yeah.
Or get new cars, keep the track, or tear it all out and redo it. Like, I know people will be pissed. People will, crucify people. But, yeah, I've heard Sing Ride. I've heard Trolls. I've heard Minions coming.
Trolls will be nice.
I don't want Trolls, and I don't want Sing, and I don't want another Minions ride. Sing, good movie. I've watched the first Sing movie. It's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's okay. Yeah. But I don't want to see a Sing ride. I don't even want to see another Minions ride. And I love Minions. I think Minions movies are better than Despicable Me.
Yeah, they are.
I love the Minions.
It's more funnier. To me, it's more of like, okay, this is what we need to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Secret Life of Pets would kind of make sense. It's more popular. It's more popular now. It's more relevant now than it's...
Make an all-year-round Grinch ride.
That was a rumor back when.
That would be cool.
Oh, we will, Chris. We will. There was supposed to be a Mount Crumpet roller coaster.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But they never did it, and I don't know why. It can't be Secret Life of Pets. Well, without saying, giving away things, maybe, I don't know. But, hi, Con. I don't know who you are. I really love the conversations that happens here. It sucks I missed half the live. Hey, you can always go back and enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy, Yeah, but why do you think it can't be Secret Life of Pets? I'm just curious. I mean, unless there's something in the future you can't talk about. Like I said, I don't want to get people fired. If you can't talk about it, just say, hey, I can't talk about it, and that's fine.
He said message him later, remember?
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, he after he said that we'll talk about this later, he said it can't be Secret Life of Pets. Here's the thing. I am not a sentimental, I don't get attached to things that aren't, like, mine, real. Oh, the ride as it sits in Hollywood for Secret Life of Pets footprint is too big for the space. Okay, so that makes sense. I'll give you the example. Pinball machines, right? I've had some of the best pinball machines, expensive machines, like Twilight Zone, Addams Family. I had an Alice Cooper. I got rid of all my pinballs. There's a lot of people in the pinball world that will not at all let some of their machines go. They're like, no, I love this game, da-da-da-da, right? I could care less. I don't own a pinball machine now. They're all gone. And I'm okay. I don't miss them. I mean, when I see one, I go play it. So what that does to relate to all this is, yes, when rides leave, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care that rides leave. Yeah, will I miss some rides and do I miss some place like Rocky Point Park in Rhode Island?
We definitely miss it.
I miss that. You know why? We have nothing here in Rhode Island. We have nothing. Nothing. We have no full-blown water parks. We have no amusement parks. No indoor, no outdoor, no nothing. We got Dave & Buster's indoor go-kart tracks, movie theaters, beaches. That's about all we got here.
That's why we go to Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's why we leave the state. That's why eventually I'm moving out of New England and go live where there's parks all the time. You know what I mean? And I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's not the only reason why. I can't stand the cold and all that crap, And I will be in Florida more sooner than you people think.
Central Florida Thrills.
Hey, what's up, Central Florida Thrills? I didn't want to leave you out there. I try to shout out people when they come into this show, and I like to acknowledge. I'm gonna hate the day when there's like 100 people and I'm gonna ramble off 100, but I'm still gonna do it. Even if there was 1 million people watching, I would say all million. You would have to help.
I will.
We have to get people from upstairs. We got to ramble off all the names, but I will still do it. I don't care if that takes me 20 minutes. I will still shout out everybody because I'm not above anybody. To me, I'm just the same as you guys. So anyway, so what? Now that we're still talking, what do you guys think that's going to replace Shrek? I'm curious. I mean, some people have said Secret Life of Pets, but it can't. Somebody say Sing. Hey, sometimes being drugged is awesome. I'll be taking my nightly medicine later on, which is fine. But yeah, so I mean, could it be troll? I think they're trolling everybody. I don't think it's a Minions ride. It could be. I really hope it's not. But if they do a Minions ride, I hope that the other Minions goes away. Well, Chris, you can't say anything, and that's fine. Like I said, I don't want you. Yeah, look. I don't know how many of you have been to IAPA. You know, I've been. I know John hasn't yet. I know you're not yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
That's like Transworld. I'm finally getting to go.
Oh, I know. Well, don't worry. I didn't want to say it. Hey, I owe people trips, man. Don't worry about it. I got you, Jay. Don't you worry. But anyway, we were just having a personal inside joke that you guys couldn't hear. Maybe you could. I don't know. Hang on. I don't know if they can hear me. Can they hear me? I don't know if they can hear me. I don't know. Maybe they smell funny. Maybe you farted too much with the cheese. I might have. I don't know. You definitely got the cheese. I got it like that. I did that. Well, anyway, so here's the point. But besides us busting you guys' balls, let me see. Askaka says, "I really hope this isn't the case, but I think it's going to be Minions theme just from the clues in universe Twitter." Well, that's okay. I'm sorry. Maybe you heard, maybe you didn't. I don't know. Anyway, so the whole point of me mentioning IAPA, there's so much more technology and innovation out there between dark rides and screen technology and props and animatronics. And why would you go put in a stupid walkthrough attraction? Like, what are you, just saving money? Like, I hate when Universal has this problem every now and then. Like Jimmy Fallon, Fast and Furious, Gringotts Bank. And now you're going to do a walkthrough. Like, I don't agree with some. I mean, same thing that, you know, like Disney, this thing's, you know, I bitch and moan about every park company. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, don't you worry there, buddy. Oh, no, you didn't miss Goliath. That's coming up soon. We just been, you know, we just, you know, scatterbrain. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much, why, unless you're just being a cheap ass, why would you put a stupid walkthrough? That's not going to be, like, cool. It's supposed to be a conveyor system. I should hold, I mean, if it does become Minions in a walkthrough, I'm going to hold off judgment until I ride it, but I sometimes I give a pre-thought, like, that looks stupid, or that looks cool, or, you know, and I'll probably, I don't know. I love Minions. I'm not hating it's Minions. I'm hating the fact that it's a walkthrough kind of attraction thing. You know what I mean? And I feel like the Minions ride, like in its current state, is a dated technology, and there's so much more that you can do. What the hell was that dinging?
I don't know.
There's nothing in the mini feed. I don't know what the hell that was. I have no clue. But you know what I mean? Well, no, I agree with that ass. It's good to have some attractions with no height restrictions so everyone can enjoy at least one attraction. I agree with that.
I like the idea of what Preston said.
A ride where you try Minion weapons and tools. That could be cool.
That would be really cool, though.
You got to have the fart gun.
Yeah, you do.
Got to have the fart gun. If you don't have a fart gun, I don't want to hear it. If you can't put a fart gun on that ride, don't.
That's just a ride with me on
it. Sometimes me, too. All right, so let's move on to the next thing, because I don't want to be sitting here till midnight. All right, so this is the thing that I talked about earlier in the show. Disney, there is a patent to create a metaverse in the parks. Listen to this shit. When I listened to this, it blew my mind. Like, if they could actually pull it off. Listen to this, guys. It's a virtual world simulator. Disney has been approved for a patent that would create personalized interactive attractions for theme park visitors. The technology would facilitate headset-free augmented reality, AR, attractions at Disney theme parks. The tech would work by tracking visitors using their mobile phones and generating and projecting personalized 3D effects onto nearby physical spaces, walls, and objects in the park. The entertainment giant was approved for a virtual world simulator in a real-world venue, patent on December 28th of 21. It was originally filed to the United States Patent and Trademark Offices in July 2020. I have been to the patent office once. My father and my brother and my uncle have been there 5 million times. The metaverse has largely been imagined as existing on the internet, accessed using virtual reality or AR headsets. However, the technology proposed by Disney would bring the metaverse. It sounds like Facebook. To the physical world. Yeah. This is not the first time Disney has indicated its interest in the metaverse. During the company's fourth quarter earnings call in November, Bob Chapek said the firm is preparing to blend physical and digital assets into the metaverse. I don't know, Chris. I'm hoping, if they pull this off.
There is a way that they can definitely pull it off. It's just a matter of how they're going to pull it off. How much money they're going to sink into this.
It's going to be a lot. Well, it's kind of like, do you realize the money they spent for the wristbands? Yeah. They spent billion. They spent like $2 billion.
If they were smart, they'd actually use those wristbands as part of the metaverse.
I mean, they could. Oh, what? Oh, Askaka said, like Secret Life of Pets, except you would be standing from what I've heard. So if Disney wants to track you with your phone, why can't other parks track you with their apps? They can.
They already are.
Yeah, they already are.
Flags is.
Yeah, because sometimes if I'm in the app, I get a notification of something.
Yeah.
It depends what park and stuff like that. But I know in Disney, with Disney is like the biggest culprit of it. I don't realize Universal doing it so much, but like Disney with their app, they use their the apps and watches and stuff for crowd control. You know what I mean? Oh, I heard about that, Chris. He goes, plus, why should I believe this when Disney is removing everything of value left in the parks and charging for everything? A lightsaber case for a new saber is $50, or they push you out the door with a plastic bag.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Oh, people were pissed.
People were pissed about that.
I'm glad when I have no intention of building another one. I already built one. I got it in the other room.
Yeah.
I got one. I love it. You know what I mean? Like, I love my lightsaber. Matter of fact, the kids broke my blade. Like, not even a month after I had it.
Yeah, I remember.
Disney replaced it. I had to take a picture of the blade. I had to take a picture of my receipt, email it. They sent me a new blade, and I had to put the old blade back in the box, ship it.
Yeah.
No questions asked. They did it. And they were really awesome. I didn't have to be. They were so nice about it. It happened with one of them stupid dragon things from Avatar.
Yeah.
The Banshees. The one that I had bought for Jess, it wasn't working. I emailed them. I sent it out. They sent me another one.
It
was broke.
Chris.
So I said, "Hey, this one's not working. It's not doing what my other one does." So they said, "Okay, here's the thing. Accepted back." I finally got one that worked. It took like 3 tries.
That I agree, Chris. They probably won't do that now.
Yeah, they probably won't replace it now. And then that was back when they cared about the. Yeah, they did. That's because now Chapek is a totally different guy, and everybody's calling for his head and wants him out, and everybody's sick of him, and even what's his name that just left? What the hell's his name? The CEO that just left. Wow.
You definitely have COVID fog.
Wow. What's his name? Somebody help me. Is it Michael Eisner? No. No, what the hell's his name? That just left. I got his book. I can't think of his name. Holy shit. Somebody help me, please. I feel like a total idiot.
Yeah, you and me both.
Oh, what the hell's... Iger. Bob Iger. Bob Iger. That's who it is. Bob Iger. That's who it is. Yeah. Okay. Holy crap on a stick of bread. Anyway, he even told Chapek, hey, don't be a numbers guy.
Something.
Yeah, they're like, don't be a numbers guy. Be creative. Don't, and I think Chapek's tenure isn't going to be long.
No.
I
guarantee by the summer he's going to be...
No. They'll give him the rest of this year, and if he don't change his shit, he'll be gone. I don't know, what's what, but I
give it until Apple, actually.
Maybe, I don't know. I hate to say it, everybody that's been watching this show from day one, because in March, I think it's like March 12th, becomes the 10th anniversary. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't talk about that last week. I was going to save it for this week, and I forgot, but then I remembered. COVID fogged my ass. I don't know. Anyway, so it becomes the 10th anniversary of this show. And I have been saying for the longest time, like, Disney is king, Universal's far, like 10 years behind. 10 to 20 years behind. I kept saying that. Universal, like, Disney is still top dog right for this moment. And Universal went from, like, here to me. They're like, you know what I mean? They're like, eventually Universal's going to take over as the king. I never thought in a million years that was going to happen this quick. But
it's coming.
Yeah, and it's all because... Now, I get it. COVID was a big screw up for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We lost... when you went down there... when you went to Disney... I was there during... I did my honeymoon of September of 2020.
Uh-huh.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, my foot.
I had before that and after that, the times I've gone to Magic Kingdom after that and before, was always shoulder to shoulder people. Always. You couldn't freely just... When I went for my honeymoon, and I got pictures of how empty Main Street was.
Yeah.
That's unheard of. So you had no parades, you had no fireworks, you had no shows, all the indoor, meet and greets, everything was gone. All the meet and greets were up high. You had to look at them, and they wave at you, and you wave back, and you know what I mean? And I get it. And now things are starting to come back, and I'm sure things are going to leave again because of all the, Omicron coming and taking over and doing its thing. I get it. And Chapek's just ain't the guy. Yeah, I agree with you, Jason in Paradise. Epic Universe opens, Disney is really going to be shaking in their boots. They are.
And that's good that Ian Gwazi's ads are everywhere now in the Tampa area.
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, when I was down, during IAPA, I saw ads for somewhere in Central Florida there. In Orlando area, I saw an ad for Gwazi.
Kelsey's actually down there now. That's where she's going to go tomorrow.
Busch Gardens?
Yeah.
Lucky girl.
She's going to Busch Gardens in Tampa, and then she's going down to the Sanctuary in Jupiter.
Cool. That's cool. That's a cool trip.
Because she's going to hit all the animal park things.
Is she going to go to Lake Tampa Zoo?
Yeah.
Nice.
I told her to go to the zoo.
Epic Universe will kick this Chapek. That's what's going to happen, and I hate to say it. And I'm thinking, and I can't believe I'm going to say this when I say this. My Disney Pass expires in April. I think I'm just going to let it expire. I hate to say that, but
You seem to be going to Universal more anyway.
Well, I mean, Jessica likes it more. And I mean, I like it. I mean, I go. You know what I mean? But I feel for me that I just don't want to spend the money when I'm not getting the value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still getting some stuff. You know what I mean? But I think I'm going to let my Disney Pass expire. I don't feel the... what do you call it? I don't feel the price... I mean, if I lived in Florida, I probably wouldn't complain about the price point. Because I'd be going so much. Compared to what I do not normally. You know what I mean? But I don't live in Florida at the moment. It's like over $1,000 for a pass. It's not that I can't afford it. I don't want to spend the money when I feel it's not worth it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But when I get down that road, I will. Let me see. So Central Florida Thrill says, I am able to get on Icebreaker on the 29th. February. Sorry for changing the subject. Hey, don't worry about that. You meant January. All right. So hey,
hopefully you can give us a whirl and tell us how Icebreaker is.
Yeah, because let me. Don't say that before moving here. There are so many cheaper annual passes available to Florida residents. Well, I know, but I'm just saying right now, when you live out of state, you can only buy the top tiered pass. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I'm not allowed to buy a cheaper pass. You have to be a Florida resident for a lot of them cheaper passes. Since I am not, you know what I mean?
And also, you got to think of it too. When you go down to Florida, you're gonna. When we go, whenever this happens, I already told you what we're gonna do.
What? Say I don't. What are you talking about?
Going down to Gatorland, going to down.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of other cool stuff.
There's a lot of things that we're gonna do together that's gonna be cool as well.
Yeah.
But going to the amusement parks, you're gonna be able down there all the time. You're gonna be going to Kissimmee. You're gonna be going to
Tampa and Orlando and wherever else. You know what I mean? Like, but you know when that happens, it's like I'm just gonna enjoy life. I just want to wear Hawaiian shirts and shorts and sandals. Like that's my life. I'm 43. I know I sound like an old 60, 70-year-old guy.
Like on the commercial?
Yeah, I just want to just have fun. You know what I mean? Live my life. I don't want to move down to Florida when I'm old and I can't function. Yeah. I want to enjoy it now. You know what I mean? Like, people.
I'll hook you up with a couple of good friends that are down there, too, that are from Rhode Island, too.
That's cool. But you know what I mean? Like, the way I feel, like, guys, if you want to do something in life, just go do it. Nobody's going to hand you shit. If you want to make a YouTube channel and become big on you, go do it. If you want to go buy a Lamborghini, go save the money to go buy it. You want to go move out of state to a different, go do it. I know it's easier said than done. I know. But I'm saying just go. Don't wait for nobody. Don't let anybody hold you back. Don't let anybody tell you to stay. You know what? F those people. F those people. Do what makes you happy in your life. Not what makes me happy, do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? I had this thought process when the wife and I decided about Florida. And I'm like, but I'm leaving everybody behind. You know, all my good friends, my family. And I'm like, well, I know my friends are all going to use me to sleep in my house to go to the parks. I'm kidding. I just had to say that.
Yeah, I know.
I had to.
Hey, because I can use your house for a honeymoon.
Well, here's the thing.
You and Jess take a hotel.
I know, right? Well, no, I told you there's a short list of people that we're allowing to stay at the house. I can't allow everybody to stay at the house. I can't. You know what I mean? Because if not, I'd have people in and out every fucking week, and I don't want to deal with it. I've talked to people. I know people that live in Orlando and around there. They're like people are trying to get in their house and stay with them because they're cheap and they don't want to pay for a hotel. There's a short list. You know what I mean? And
let's get back on the news.
I know. Anyway, so SeaWorld. Here's a long breather. Here's a long-winded thing because this is all about new animal interactions. Don't worry, we're getting in a Goliath in a few. Don't worry. So,
and also the 10th anniversary crap.
Yeah. So, SeaWorld announced the start of Inside Look, an annual experience that brings guests behind the scenes to learn more about animal care in one of the world's foremost zoology organizations, visiting places and meeting people not generally available to the public. This event runs on select weekends in January at SeaWorld, Orlando, Antonio, and San Diego Park. Excuse me.
Better out than in, I usually.
That's right.
That's right, bud.
And look experiences are included in regular park. Oh, Inside Look experiences are included in regular park admission fees. So you got to go for the select weekends this month. It's almost over. At SeaWorld, we are just passionate about what we do behind the scenes, is what guests see when they come to the park. Inside Look is our opportunity to show guests what goes into delivering exceptional care to our animals and how what we learn from them here can help protect and preserve their species in the wild. This experience will also show guests our heart, and we hope to inspire others to act for the protection of the world's animals and their environments. They talk about education. I don't care about that. Let's just talk about what you're going to get. So, inside marine mammal care. Experience a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to care for what the hell is that word? Cetaceans? Cetaceans? I don't know what the hell that is. Crustaceans? I don't know.
Crustacean, something like that.
I don't know. Sea lions, whales, from feeding at the fish house to a poolside encounter led by animal care specialists. With this experience, guests can better understand the role that learn animal behaviors played in wellness checks and see the team applying those behaviors to perform vital health examinations with the animals in their care. Then they got Inside SeaWorld Rescue Center. You can visit the home base SeaWorld Rescue team to meet and hear from the dedicated filtrate. Damn, you farted. I smell it. Animal care personnel.
It was the falcon.
Lab technicians. I'm wearing a mask, see? He farted. All right, that's stinky. I'll get through this, though. Oh, God, I'm dying. Animal care personnel, lab technicians, veterinarians who work around the clock to deliver life-saving care to animals in need. Guests can learn more about SeaWorld's 5-acre rescue center in Orlando that has the capacity to care for hundreds of animals, including up to 40 manatees at a time. One of the largest spaces available. Inside aquarium experience. Catch an exclusive glimpse at SeaWorld's many aquariums from a bird's eye view or from underneath the tank itself. Learn what goes into keeping SeaWorld's animals healthy and how animal care experts maintain animal habitats in a closely mirror wild environments. Then they got Inside Veterinary Science. Guests can take a first-hand look at SeaWorld's animal care lab, surgical suites, where dedicated teams of veterinarian experts work to care for animals across the parks, rehabilitate those rescued. They often sick, injured animals, including manatees. Guests can also see doctors, specialists at work. Blah, blah, blah. Inside Animal Feeding. Experience a unique glimpse into what goes into feeding SeaWorld animals each day. And then they got Inside Wild Arctic. Step behind the scenes to learn about the beluga whales and harbor seals. Then they got Inside Animal Encounters. Guests can meet a variety of animals, including eagles, owls, reptiles, birds, and sloths, firsthand, and speak with the animal care specialists and what goes into their care and feeding each day. So if you guys are going to any of these SeaWorld places this month, go do it. Oh, and you usually get a free gift for doing all the locations, Chris says. Jay Kite says some of those Inside Look programs are pretty cool. I've seen the dolphins and killer whales. But here's something cool. I just saw what John put, the Central Florida Thrills. I didn't say this. I moved on to SeaWorld. One thing that I'm interested in about Icebreaker is, you know how it is. Because there's a wild rumor that we might get a clone type of that thing up in New England. There's that kind of rumor, but I don't know. So I'd like to, you know what I mean? Eventually I'm going to ride it down at SeaWorld when I get there. But you know what I'm saying? I think it's cool. But, you know, I'm just interested, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not always about the big bad roller coaster. Because, you know, like when you look at Gigas don't do shit for me. Like, they do nothing for me. They're just big and fast. They don't do anything cool.
Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. It's just a matter of how they ride to me.
Yeah, I would rather have
a matter of the thrill. It's just a matter of how they ride.
Yeah, you know, is it a fun ride? When I get off it, did I have fun?
It's the same exact thing as launch coasters, same exact thing as the RMC coasters, same exact thing as the dive coasters. As long as they give you a good ride, I'll try and ride it, keep on riding it.
Yeah, it's when the ride sucks, like most wood coasters. I mean, if you think, you know, like earlier when we talked about wood coasters going extinct, think about this. How many wood coasters do you people really love? Like, can you count 5? I'm talking mind-blowing, must-ride wood coasters. I don't think I even counted 5 the other night when we were talking about it. maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
Maybe, like, I'm
For
talking...
me, I have a couple, but...
I mean, I've ridden wooden coasters all over the country, from west to east coast,
Warrior is one
north.
of mine.
I love Wooden Warrior, but it's not mine. I'm talking, like...
What's the one over at, Knoebels?
Phoenix.
That's
Well, they
I
got
love
Phoenix,
that
they got Twister, and they got Flying Turns. I think Flying Turns is cool. It's the only...
It's the only Flying Turns, wooden Flying Turns.
version of it,
Yeah.
but it's not like, oh my god, it's the best thing. No, it's not. It's cool. Yeah, see, El Toro's not even on that list.
I hate El Toro.
El Toro is not on my list. That's just for me, you know what I mean?
El Toro's El Toro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's for me, it's like,
Wooden coaster wise, I was
Mind Blower is on that list, actually.
Yes, it is.
I said that. Ask him.
Yes.
I said
Mind
Phoenix,
Blower,
Mind
crazy.
Blower. Voyage. That ride almost stripped me naked. It literally took my clothes off.
My
It blew
list
my
is
mind.
Yankee Cannonball, Voyage,
Hey,
Phoenix, Wooden Warrior, and not even Thunderbolt. That's surprising, but Boulder Dash.
hang on. I know we were talking about this. Hang on. Where the hell is it? Oh, where is it? Oh, wait. Hang on. I put Boulder Dash because I love that ride because of what it is. Phoenix, Voyage, Ravine Flyer 2, Mind Blower, and I really liked Apocalypse at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
I got
Those
those
ones. Don't forget this too. When I wrote it,
It just literally
it
opened.
just opened from a complete rehab.
Yeah.
That thing was smooth as glass. That thing had some awesome pops of air. Like, it was just an amazing ride. Mind Blower, though, a lot of people hate it. They say it's rough. It jerks you around a little bit. It's kind of like, you know how Minor Racer jerks you around a little bit. It's like that, but it's quick and it's awesome. And only has a lap bar. And that thing does a barrel roll right over the station.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's crazy. Like that. A lot of people. I was always busting people's chops with Mind Blower. You know, people are like, oh, that ride's a piece of crap. It's so rushed. I'm like, stop being a wuss. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, the ride is awesome. Maybe it's still, I mean, I was sitting back seat every time. Did you just poop again?
No, I'm stretching my foot.
Oh, I thought you just pooped.
No, I'm stretching my foot. Right.
Viper at, that one wasn't bad, but it still wasn't that was kind of rough, but it wasn't bad.
Rough.
I rode that. I only rode that in 2015. That was my only visit there. Actually, I think I put Mind Blower in my top 10 all the time. I loved it. Every time I go to Fun Spot over there, I always ride it. That's the first thing I run up to every time. I always ride that. I always ride the Flyers over there. You know, there's a lot. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff I love the go-karts at Kissimmee, that 3-story track, and I love that just and that crazy turn at the bottom. They got some sketchy rides. They got some cool new rides. You know what I mean? I do like White Lightning at the other Fun Spot in Orlando, but it's okay. I enjoy it. I'll ride it every time I go, but I think Mind Blower is the better of the two Woodies at Fun Spot down in Florida. Anyway, so let's I can go on for days about this. I really could. All right, so Cedar Fair. So a Wall Street broker is expecting that Cedar Fair will post $305.28 million in sales for the current quarter. 5 analysts have issued estimates for Cedar Fair's earnings, with the highest sales estimate coming in at $325.20 million and the lowest estimate coming in at $283 million. Cedar Fair reported sales of $33.88 million in the same quarter last year. Listen to this growth ratio from last year to this year. It says, which indicates a positive year-over growth rate of 801.1%. That's crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah, Larry, Outlaw Run is good. I rode that thing. Love Outlaw Run. Coming out of that double barrel roll into the brake run. Mwah! Mwah! Such a good ride. Such a good ride. If you haven't been to Silver Dollar, you got to get there, man. I know Larry has. So it said, on average, analysts expect that Cedar Fair will report full year sales of $1.29 billion for the current year, with estimates ranging from $1.27 billion to $1.31 billion for the next fiscal year. Analysts anticipate the company will post sales of $1.7 billion, with estimates ranging from $1.67 billion to $1.73 billion. I mean, this is an issue. This isn't the final thing. You know what I mean? This isn't, what does this say? It says, so top analysts consensus estimate, what is it? I think I skipped a little part. Hang on. Cedar Fair last issued its quarterly earnings data on Wednesday, November 3rd. The company reported $2.60 EPS for the quarter. Topping analyst consensus estimates of $2.19 by 41 cents. The business had revenue of $753.40 million during the quarter, compared to the consensus estimate of $663.44 million. The business quarterly revenue was up 761% on a year-over-year basis. So it said, though, fund has been the subject of several recent analysis reports. Zacks Investment Research downgraded the shares of Cedar Fair from a buy rating to a hold on Friday, November 4th. KeyCorp boosted their target price on Cedar Fair from $54 to $57, gave the stock an overweight rating in a research note on Monday, November 8th. The Street upgraded Cedar Fair from a D rating to a C- rating in a research note on Wednesday, November 3rd. B. Riley dropped their price target on Cedar Fair from 75 to 68, a set up buy rating on the stock. So this is a bunch of stock stuff. So yeah. So that's that little tasty morsel tidbit of that. What else is there any other news?
Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah, you talk about that.
Magic Mountain, I seen that Tatsu has gotten more paint done on it. Also, the Wonder Woman area. They actually have the Wonder Woman sign up now. And the old Green Lantern station now has windows in it. Like, as if it was going to be used for something else as well.
There's a lot of... What was I coming on here for? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I'm like, what am I doing?
On the website, it doesn't show the Juggalo thing, by the way.
What?
On Fat Animal.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they canceled it. I don't know about it. All right, I'm looking up the... Get out of here. Oh, my God.
What the hell is Euphoria doing on that?
It was just an ad. All right, so changes with Six Flags. So remember, we all heard about how the corporate structure is going to change, and park presidents doing their thing, right? We talked about that. So I'm reading this off of Screamscape, just so you know. So if you want to read along, or if you want to just listen or go back and look at it later. So there was changes in December at the corporate headquarters, and we were led to believe further changes will be coming this month at park level. With the departure of the park president from Six Flags over Texas confirmed, it seems even more changes are also being made. One of the success stories of the pandemic from Six Flags involved a significant improvement in their Six Flags America theme park. It had nothing to do with a new ride, but was more of a change in the upkeep and the look of the park, as well as employee training in all aspects, creating an overall better atmosphere for guests and staff alike for the 21 season. At the time, this was attributed to the rise of a park new president, Richard Pretlow. Unfortunately, it seems Pretlow's run as park president of Six Flags America was just cut short, as he is now listed as the director of food and beverage for Six Flags Over Georgia as of January 22. If you read our list of rumored changes coming to the parks, establishing food and beverage as a separate department instead of being under the control of retail and games department said to be an immediate goal. So it looks like this started to happen, at least at Six Flags Over Georgia thus far. Six Flags America, I'm told that the previous park president, Rick Howarth, has returned to Six Flags America to serve as park president yet again. Howard departed Six Flags America for the Six Flags corporate office in Texas to serve as VP of Procurement from November 2020 until December 21. As I said before, a large number of VPs in the corporate office were let go in December under the restructuring of the new CEO, but in this case, it looks like Howard was kept and sent back to Maryland. So that's the updated on the Six Flags saga as it continues. And I know more stuff's going to get pipped down, pushed down, and we'll see what the hell happens. I don't know. But see, that's the thing, Jay. They need to do that because Six Flags food is terrible. I mean, it's edible, but it's not great. I mean, I went to Silver Dollar City. I've been to Dollywood, great food. Knoebels has great food.
Yeah.
Six Flags does not.
Knoebels has one of the better sets of food
I have not been.
I've gone to.
Yeah, I have not been to a Six Flags park that has great food. It hasn't.
Basically, it's just a generic food that they have.
Yeah, and I get it. You're in an amusement park. I know you're not looking for a 5-star meal.
That's why I go in the parking lot and eat my PB&J sandwiches.
I thought you were gonna say you went to the car to eat your pajamas.
Yeah. And by the way, Central Florida Thrills, Wonder Woman has not gone vertical yet, but there is signs that they're gonna be going vertical in the next couple of weeks.
Let's be clear. Spanos was blowing money. Admitted he was spending more than thought. Investors don't like that. I agree, but they're see, here's the thing. That's why I would never be. Nobody would ever hire me as a CEO of a big company, and the reason is I wouldn't give two shits about a shareholder. I would care what the parks. You know what I mean? I would care what the parks needed, not what the shareholders want. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know it's the wrong. You got to find a happy medium. You got to find that happy medium somewhere in the middle.
And it's hard to find that
because no matter what, the stockholders are going to try to overthrow you in anything you do. And look what Spanos did. Spanos, let's be honest, was doing the right thing with the money for the parks, fixing them up, making them look good, doing some more stuff. You know, the poor guy got thrown into a pandemic. Same thing like Larry at, the park president of Lake Compounds. Well, he's not the park president, but Larry. We all talked, we did that during the pandemic. We did that interview that we put up, for everybody, and he's no longer there. For whatever, they didn't like what he did. They got him out. Gone. See ya. Like, it's just crazy, Well, Disney's food and Universal food aren't as good as it used to. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've eaten at some great places at Universal and Disney. I have. I mean, when you go for the regular, burgers and fries, it's burgers and fries. I mean, you shouldn't be expecting some mind-blowing food, right? A burger was a burger. You know what I mean? But the problem with Six Flags is the quality that Six Flags uses for their burgers and chicken fingers is like crap. Mm-hmm. It's almost like you wouldn't give it to your dog.
That's what we get at schools.
Yeah. So, obviously, Disney and Universal held to a higher standard than anybody else. But, I mean, like I said, look at Silver Dollar City, look at Dollywood, look at Knoebels. Knott's Berry Farm has some great food. Six Flags. I
agree, Central Florida Thrills. Spanos did do a great job with handling the pandemic. Yes. In the most senses, yes. Like,
Chris, he's talking about, Jess and I were thinking about, we could have got reservations, no problem, for Mythos when I was, one of the days we were there. We were thinking about doing it, right? So watch this. Mythos at Universal. I looked at the menu and I went, nope. Look at that. When I started reading all the craps, look at this starter. This is Mythos. You ever see Mythos? The restaurant It has that statue and it's all crazy. So, grilled lamb meatballs, grilled spiced lamb, rosemary infused polenta, Kalamata olives, and sweet chili marinara, mint chimichurri. Like, I don't know what the hell that. I don't even know what half of that crap is.
Mediterranean octopus.
That's what that is?
No, look at grilled octopus.
Oh, citrus charred octopus, roasted corn, Kalamata olive relish, roasted garlic, lime aioli. Like, this is like fancy shit to me. To me, it's fancy. I don't eat fancy food.
Then you look at the entrees. You got the spinach and ricotta.
Raviolis, beef loin medallions, brick oven roasted chicken.
That'd be what you get.
No, because I don't want Brussels sprouts. I don't want tomatoes. Potatoes, yes. But, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want Brussels sprouts and tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got, let's see. Oh, yeah, see, like, I see 12-ounce bone and pork chop. Blue cheese cranberry crust. Get that out of here. Lemon garlic fingerlinging potatoes. Cannellini and corn succotash. Apple brandy. You know what I mean? Like, you listen to what I'm saying? I will not eat this shit. Look, I see that. Port braised lamb shank. Okay, that sounds right. Without looking at the ingredient, I might want that. Here's the ingredients. Slow roasted lamb shank with lemon remoulade, creamy polenta, roasted vine ripened tomatoes, natural reduction. What the hell is natural reduction?
It's naturally reducted. It's a fancy word of saying.
Now, this is what I would eat. Traditional bacon cheeseburger. Half a pound topped with cheddar cheese, bacon, lettuce, forget the tomato, and french fries. I am a very basic food guy. I mean, I'll go out of my comfort zone.
That fork, knife, and spoon grilled cheese sounds good.
A unique presentation of classic 3-cheese sandwich set in a Tuscan tomato soup with crispy pork belly and house-made chips. Yeah, see, I would eat.
That's something that I would eat.
Yeah, you would. I wouldn't eat it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. Jeremiah Clark says those meatballs probably slap. They probably, you know what? They probably do. But for me, I'm just like, nah, I can't. I don't like fancy stuff. Like when I go on a cruise ship and I eat at I stopped eating at the sit down, dress up fancy dining place.
Yeah.
Because look, I'm gonna stand up. I'm not skinny. I'm fat. Ready? Look, I'm fat. Look sideways. Look, I look like I'm having a baby. So you can tell I like to eat. I know. I'm 8 months. I mean, lamb meatballs sound good, but at the same time, I don't like all that fancy other crap. Just give me a lamb, put some mashed potatoes and corn on the plate, and I'm happy. That's what I'm saying. Every time I go for basic, and I'm always like, get this crap off, get that crap off. I don't want that.
Chris, I know because that's all stuff that I would eat. Because I like the Mediterranean style food. Josh, forget it.
I make once a week, I make shepherd's pie, my way. It's got meat, mashed potatoes, and corn. It don't have nothing else in it. I mean, herbs and spices that I like to put. I know, but I've gotten it, and they could put peas and carrots and other stupid, disgusting.
I hate it with peas. I'd rather have it with corn, and then I put a little bit of gravy on top.
I put ketchup.
I put gravy. I actually put ketchup. I put gravy.
Yeah, I'm an American. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll try things. You know what I mean? Like, I'll try things, but I don't want the fancy stuff. I don't need the fancy stuff. I don't eat that. Ask him. I don't eat that much anymore. I don't.
No.
Like, that's. Yeah, but if it's got more than meat, mashed potatoes, and corn, I won't eat it. I am that stuck in my brain. I've gone to restaurants. They didn't list they had peas and stuff. Waitress, how was I? I said, take this thing back. I don't want it. I want something different. She's like, why? I'm like, I don't eat peas. I'm like, I don't want the peas. I made her take it back. Took it off the bill, and I went and got a burger instead. You know, I eat a lot of different variety, but it's plain variety. I don't need all the fancy sauces and the fancy plate. I mean, I can be okay with the small portions on a plate now because I don't, but I just don't, you know what I mean? We're going to get to that in a minute. After we get done talking about fancy food at theme parks and how crappy. And I mean, like, for the first time when we were down, when we were there during IAPA. Yeah, I hate squash too, Jeremiah.
Not me. I like butternut squash.
I'm not a squash.
I make butternut squash with apple.
Really? Yeah, I'm not a squash guy.
And I make the squash and eggs.
I like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
pumpkin bread.
Well, cagoux and eggs is called in Italian.
I like pumpkin stuff. Pumpkin bread, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin donuts, pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread.
Yeah.
I like pumpkin.
I know you like pumpkin. You like Smashing Pumpkin, too.
Yeah, I do. I even like the band Smashing Pumpkins. I like all things pumpkin. Yeah. I like pumpkin. You know, I mean, I don't want you to think like I'm not, like, you know what I mean? You know, well, I love shepherd's pie. That's my go-to. I make that once a week. Except for last week because Devin came over. Because Devin's going to be moving back. That's why I cleared this out. And
we're going to be moving into a new studio.
Yep, down the other side of the basement.
But let's do the 10th anniversary stuff, and then we finish off with Goliath.
Yeah, because I want people to hear about the 10th anniversary because they'll leave as soon as it's done. And we're almost done anyway, guys, so don't worry.
Not even 15 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, 10th anniversary. We haven't finished. We're still coming up with ideas and stuff. But, hey, Bruce Turner, what's up, buddy? I learned my lesson about ordering food. It took an hour and 38 minutes from ordering to product in hand line. That's terrible. Terrible. I hate that. Like, it's food at Six Flags is terrible. And I've told Jen McGrath and I've told Pete Carmichael. I'm like, dude, you need to up the ante with food and get more food options. Like I've told them.
Larry, yes, I do. I love your 7 cheese stuff.
Oh yeah, I do too, dude. I love I love when Larry makes it. When he makes it, that's like
you love my chicken.
Larry, remember this rule of thumb, Larry. Remember this. You don't have to ask if we want your 7 cheese stuffed shells. It's just assume that you're bringing it.
Same thing with me and a couple.
Like put it this way, Larry. If you come over, you know, we're having a party, or if we're just hanging out or whatever, just bring it. Because if you don't, we're gonna be sad, and we're gonna have a crime. We're gonna have to have like an empty plate and have a mourning, like a eulogy for not having 7 cheese stuffed shells, because they are good. The only thing I would suggest is make more. And yes, I remember Bruce. I remember that Subway. That was actually where the is it Fish and Chips still now over there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, across from Flashback. It used to be at that thing. You know, the end where the Fish and Chips spot is. That's where Subway. I got Subway there once back in the day. I remember that. It was awesome.
But get back to the 10th anniversary.
All right, so 10th anniversary. There's some people that have been around from day one, not many, and that's fine. But in 2012, the Grove Show started, which is funny. The first show was done live at the park during Ace's nor'easter in front of Goliath construction. Think about that. 10 years ago, it started. That's when it came to the park in 2012. Now, in 2022, that bitch be leaving. But, so we are gonna starting in around. I'm gonna look at a calendar real quick. Where's my phone? All right, I'm gonna look at a calendar. I want to try and. I just gotta see when dates fall. You know what I mean? March. Well, this year March 12th is on a Saturday. So we'll kick off the 10th anniversary season of this year on March 9th. Isn't that when Notorious Big died too?
Yeah.
Yeah, because what do you call it? Oh, you know the rapper group of Locks that was with them? No, it wasn't him. Can I Bus?
Yeah.
He said the greatest of all time died on March 9th. Which was Notorious Big. Anyway, so March 9th is going to be the kickoff. And what does that mean? From March 9th until the end of the year, till December 31st, or whenever the last show is before that, it's all going to be about the 10th anniversary, celebrating SFNEOnline, celebrating the Grove Show. We're not going to announce yet. We still got until March 9th, but sometime next month, the team is going to sit back, me, Larry, Jay Kite, you know, and not even the viewers. If you guys have ideas for different types of shows and things you'd like us to try to do, you know, let us know, because I can tell you that we're going to bring back Planet Coaster. We're going to bring back, what do you call it? Food. I know that, right? We talked about that.
That's our winter slate.
Yeah, this is like the winter slate part of it. So from like March to I mean, we're going to start doing the winter slate next month.
Yeah.
Because we're almost out of this month.
February, we're going to start the winter slate, and then we're going to go into our summer-spring slate, which is going to be the 10th anniversary slate in March.
Yeah. And then you'll have Halloween. You'll have... Oh, yeah, the game nights are coming back next month. So, basically, I'm going to write this down. So, keep this in mind. We may go live more than one night a week. It's possible. You know, maybe some weeks it's once, but you're still going to get video. Like, you might get 2 shows a week. It might be Planet Coaster, say, Monday. And Wednesday is the Grove Show. And then next week, it could be Planet Coaster, and instead of a Grove Show, because the...
gave you.
I know. Yeah, we should. So, hey, I'm taking ideas. If there's enough people that want to buy a shirt, I mean, I'll make them. I don't care. I'm not going to... 10th anniversary Grow Show shirts.
We are definitely doing live shows from Six Flags in New England.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more this year. Look, you guys have been great to us. You guys watch, share, you conversate with us all the time. You guys, you guys rock with us, and I appreciate that. When I do Planet Coaster, not as many because people don't care about video games, and that's okay. I don't care. But if we play, we did Roller Coaster Tycoon board game last year. We did card games. We played the Monster cereal game, and there was another one that was stupid that we played too.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was, but you know what I mean.
We're gonna be doing a Jimmy Fallon game.
Oh yeah, we want. Yeah, I gotta go watch it. What is it called? The show?
That's My Jam.
Yeah, so we might. Maybe, you know what? I have to watch it, the games, but we could do. A lot of people don't.
We're also on the RA side working on Family Feud for us.
Oh yeah, so let. All right, give me 1 second there, Central Florida Thrills. Give me 1 second. I'm just writing down because my brain. I got COVID fog. Let me see. 10th annual grocery show. Yeah, Grove Show. Planet Coaster. We'll just put PC. Grove Show. GS, we'll call that. Cooking. It's kind of like, for those that don't know, right? For those that weren't around last year, maybe you are. Maybe you were. We did like thrill shake battles. What was the other thing we did? I know we did like gingerbread houses, pumpkins. Wasn't there something that we did for food-wise? I mean, I know we made the mac and cheese thing, but did we do just 2 thrill shake battles, right?
We did thrill shake battles.
And those became fun.
We were going to do Doughboys, but we never got a chance to.
Yeah. So, it is. All right, so let's get to the... I mean, this is basically it. We're going to come out in February with more, like a whole list of everything that's going on, anniversary shit. You should do cooking a steak dinner live. I would do it.
I would do it.
I would.
Your virgin versus mine. We'll see whose is better.
Oh, yeah. We have to make, like, 2 steaks.
Yeah.
One for each of us.
Yeah.
And then one for the wives.
Yeah.
And they can decide who's... or maybe 3.
Whose is marinated, whose is not non-marinated.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
All right, so this is where you're going to take over because you heard more information than I have. I have been too busy working, so my contacts are contacting him when I don't answer. So
I have a contact that did get in touch with me. That actually got in touch with me yesterday. Was saying that at the park they did start doing construction on Goliath. And there is deconstruction happening to the ride. Apparently, sometime this week or next week, the loop area would be starting to be coming down as well. There is other rumors that this person did tell me that there is another ride removal that will be happening in the area. This person couldn't tell me exactly what one it was, but there is a ride removal that's going to happen. Should be seeing fences, blocking fences from the street going up soon too. So there is a lot of stuff that's going on right now in the park that we can't get into to see. and hopefully soon we'll actually be able to
Yeah, hey Jeremy, yeah, I want some mozzarella sticks, even though I haven't eaten my medicine yet, but I'll still take mozzarella sticks.
But for sure, deconstruction of Goliath has started, and we will be starting to see some serious work being done in the next week or so. From the street, we'll be able to see.
So, with that being said, anybody that does drive by the park, please message me pictures if you see that, the loop's gone, the tower is gone, just so that we can show people. Yeah, give me my mozzie sticks. I got some mozzie sticks. You're making them at the wrong time, dude. Making them at the wrong time.
But the right time.
So Central Florida, yeah, the structure might be gone by February. The end. Yeah, I would say it's not going to take that long. Now, are they shipping it off and saving it?
They
Is
did
it going?
not tell me exactly what's going on with that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be sent to the graveyard in the sky, which I think it is. Nope. I heard a rumor.
Nope, it's not.
We can't talk about the one thing you told me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about that.
But there is a couple of things that are.
Here you go, Central Florida Thrills. There you go.
We'll give you a list of rides that we think may be going. Tomahawk, Gotham City Gauntlet,
Rodeo. Bumper cars, I heard.
Yeah.
Might go.
And Flashback.
Yeah. I don't want a boomerang. I mean, don't be wrong. I've ridden the boomerangs with the updated restraints, like Riddler.
Yeah.
It makes it a better ride. I just want to see all boomerangs disappear.
So use the information that we're just giving you with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But for sure, we cannot tell you exactly which rides are going, which rides are not, because this person will get fired.
Yeah, and just letting you know, it's going to the rustiest part of hell. Yeah, it is. I will tell you this. Some of the rides that we mentioned, at some point are leaving. Some may not. Hey, Larry, I can't tell you right now if rodeo is going or not. Maybe it's misdirection. Maybe it's truth. But I publicly can't state which rides are actually leaving. But any pictures that I'm sent that come from inside the park, unless it came from the park, I cannot post. So if there's an employee watching worrying about, oh God, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to do... No. The park has asked me many times who's giving me the info, and I will not. And I told them, I said, I will not. I will never. I said, you could ban me from the park, but I will not tell you. I said, I'm not getting people fired. So, hey, I can't, like I said, I can't hint either way. It could be misdirection. It could be truth. We know. Hey, Tomahawk may or may not leave. We did have to throw in some fake ride removals to keep you guys guessing. There are some that are going to leave, and there are some that are not. But I can't tell you in either direction. The only thing I can tell you is Goliath is leaving. Deconstruction process has begun. Right?
Yes.
Yep. So, like I said, anybody that drives by, anything from the outside of the park, we can post.
We're not seeing this yet, but
oh, he's watching.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
oh, okay. Well, like I said, we cannot post pictures if it's not from Six Flags New England. We cannot post that online. I'm not getting anybody fired. And if the park just by hearing this says something to us, I'm going to say the same thing. I ain't telling you shit, so don't ask. Look, I am not trying to be an asshole. I've always taken pride, for the most part, letting the park have their moment, right? With the rides.
Yeah.
I try my best to do that. I don't always do that, but I try. But when somebody that has an in somewhere, somehow,
we cannot.
They ask us not to say anything because I don't want to get anybody fired. I don't want to be responsible for somebody getting fired because we were talking on this show. That's not me. That's like, we all know Chris works at Universal. He'll tell me what I can and cannot say. He doesn't know everything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But other people I talk to other people that work at parks all over this country. And they'll say, hey, this is what's going on. Keep your mouth shut. Or this is what's going on. You can talk about it. Or they'll be like, I know and I can't tell you. You know what I mean? So I play by the rule by the people giving me the information. If they say I can say it, I say it. If I don't, if they say I can't, I can't. And sometimes they're like, I can't tell you because I will be fired. You know what? I'm not here to be a jerk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want people, you know what I mean? I don't want you guys out there that's watching us hate us because of...
This is definitely news that we needed to know.
Yeah. And...
we're probably going to be the first ones to actually announce the deconstruction.
Jason says, when you get here to Florida, all bets are off. Well, it depends because, when the move to Florida does happen, and we'll announce that when it's proper. I don't, I know it takes a lot of work to get on Disney Universal's media list. You got to have 100,000. I believe it's 100,000 subscribers or something. I'm nowhere near that. I got 1,200 and something. Mm-hmm. And that's fine. But I want to build up to do it. But I don't want to turn SFNEOnline to Florida.com. That's not what's going to happen. You're still going to get everything that you've always gotten is just going to now. Basically what's going to happen when that time comes is we're just going to keep SFNEOnline the name. People recognize the name. I don't want to start totally over. But we're no longer just doing New England stuff. So anybody out there that hates that we do other than New England, tough fucking shit. I know I'm saying bad, naughty words, but I'm saying tough shit because I'm tired of just doing New England shit. New England sucks. The parks up here, Six Flags New England's the best of the best up here. Yeah, SFNE was tight-lipped during the summer about things that they were doing. Yeah. I talked, like you, I talked to the people at the park and all that, and they were zip, 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 and that's fine. I don't want to ruin it for the park. I want Six Flags New England to have that moment, whatever the new I know what's going to Fireball spot, and everybody's going to be pissed off. And, but I'm going to let the park have the moment and let you guys yell at them and not me. When they announce it, you can yell and get the pitchforks and torches because you guys are going to hate it. No, maybe not everybody, but I know most people are going to go, what the why that piece of crap? And guess what? It is what it is, but I'm going to let Six Flags New England have that moment. I'm not. But like I was saying, I don't want to, if I find something out from Universal or Disney, like a secret, like a new ride coming out, I don't want to be the one. Look at what is it? The BGW.com, the Busch Gardens Williamsburg fan site there. BGW fans, they're blacklisted from SeaWorld parks because of the stuff they do. They're putting the information. I don't want to be that guy. I just don't. I want to work together, get on the media lists of everybody. And as parks bring me in, I'm on Legoland New York. I got to get out there. Media list. They email me all the time about the hotels and all the different park stuff, and I got to get out there and do it. I'm going to do that this summer. I'm going to go to Legoland. So if anybody wants to hang out and meet up at a kid park for Legoland, I love Legos. I don't build them, but I love them. Awesome. That's cool.
And see where that one.
Yeah. That's cool. But like I said, I don't want to leak stuff. That's once I know what's coming, I stop talking about it.
Yeah.
When I know it's just, the word around the campfire, then I don't care about talking about it. But when I know what it is, I shut the hell up and let the park announce it. I don't do it for clicks. I'm just doing it because I love enjoying conversating with everybody. I enjoy, you know what I mean? Like doing, hey Max, what's up, dude? You know what I mean? Like I said, I just enjoy conversating and doing what I do. I don't care if I get 1 million subscribers. I don't care if I get 5,000 subscribers. I don't care if I lose every subscriber. I'm still going to do this for myself. You know what I mean? It gives me something to do and it's fun. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not out there like you know what I mean? Like the bigger YouTubers. I'm not. Would I love to be that big? Of course I would. I'd be lying if I wasn't. You know what I mean? But I don't put the, you know what I mean? I rely on you guys. You know what I mean? You guys tell me what you guys want to see and do, and you guys, I can tell by the views. That's, you know, what you guys want. But I'm telling you right now, we are not strictly New England anymore. Starting right this second.
You can already see it where we keep on. I'm going to keep on posting.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't care. Look, if you guys just want New England stuff, you're going to always get that. As long as SFNEOnline is around, you will get that because John's not moving to Florida. Charles isn't moving to Florida. Larry's not moving to Florida. You still got everybody but me. But don't get me wrong. I'm still going to come up and hang out with everybody. I'm not disappearing forever.
We're also going to have all... This site now is going to be completely from across the... Even with Lindsay,
Yeah.
he's going to be giving us all the ins and outs of Europe.
Yeah, Lindsay's in the other guy in our team. Lindsay, he's going to be giving us stuff out. He's in Spain doing yeah.
You're going to see some stuff from out in Europe finally on the SFNEOnline page and Facebook and videos.
Oh, more family COVID pot. Jay, if you're in that house, assume you got it. If you're but don't, it might not. My brother didn't catch it from my parents, and Andrew, Phil's brother, his parents were at my house at the party. They caught it. Andrew didn't. He cooked them for 2 weeks, everything. Then he cooked food for another dude that was almost dying on a ventilator. He's coming off it now.
Yeah.
Almost died. But before that, before he went on the ventilator, he was in their house for 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Taking care of them because they had COVID. And then the guy just went down the hill back. He still didn't catch it. Still.
Jesus.
Yeah, Lindsay's in Europe right now doing a semester in abroad, you know, in Spain.
He's gonna go to Europe and Energy Land, whatever it is.
Chris is like, you will grow so fast as a full-time Florida vlogger. I don't want to be a full-time Florida vlogger. I mean, I'm still gonna cover Florida, but we're also gonna cover everything. We're gonna cover. I don't want to turn SFNEOnline to FloridaOnline.com. You know what I mean? Like I don't. You're gonna get New England stuff all the time. You're gonna get Florida stuff all the time. And if whatever videos you don't like and you're sick of, just skip. We don't need to hear your You know what? We don't need to hear the comment. What is this Florida? Guess what? Too bad. We're covering it all.
The first of a Why Are They Gone is gonna be coming out soon. It's already made. He's just gonna edit it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow when I get out of work. I didn't have time today. But I'm going to do that. The closest to West Coast that we have is Jay Kitey's in Texas area. So
anything that I get from the West Coast is actually from other bloggers as well. But
yeah.
I have a person that's on the West Coast that's going to stop feeding me information actually as of this month.
Living here and covering just the daily stuff. People look up those videos to play. Yeah, you know what? I can tell you this right now. It's really funny that you say that, dude. I have one of the cabanas from Volcano Bay. As a you know, and it's got like a boatload of views. I don't know where the hell. I don't know. Let me see. Let me look at. I think it's in. Didn't I have a water park? If you see water park, let me know. I think there's water park one. Water parks.
Yeah.
If I let me see, where the hell is it?
Cabana Bay on the top.
No. There was. Well, you've earned Volcano Bay Adventure. Oh, Universal's Volcano Bay Family Cabana review has how many?
6,700.
Yeah, 6,789 views. To me, that's big because I'm a little peon in the world. And people have commented. They're like, oh, I don't think I've seen the family plat structure before. That looks awesome. Great video. Me and my family are going to book one thanks to you. And it says, if you don't mind me asking, how much did this cost? I did the one that seats 6, but looking for a larger one. And I responded back. And then they would, hey, thanks. And then they said, thank you for doing the video. It was very helpful. Best review online. So people are looking it up. You are right to an extent, Chris. People are looking for things. You know what I mean? Why are they gone, Josh? I don't know. They left. Why are they going? You know? So, like I said, you know what I mean? It's just, you know. You are correct, Chris. In the terms of that, people do, when they go into different areas, they look up things. It's kind of like when I go back and I look at, like, another one that got a lot of views was, I review the Cabana at Six Flags New England. 3,355 views. People were enjoying it.
Same thing with some of the stuff that I've been starting to put out myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and just so you guys know, be on the lookout next week. Monday, I'm going to Great Wolf Lodge in Massachusetts. Matter of fact, let me see the Media Day views on that. Yeah, 1,200 for media. We got invited to Media Day for Great Wolf Lodge. You know, I had a Discovery. Oh, yeah, the Discovery Cove video where the bird shits on Devin's head.
That was a good one.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get it. Like, people are going to check out. Let me see. October 3rd. How did that do? 103 views. Cabanas, Lazy River, and more. Like, showing it off. I get it. And I got to say, I mean, I'm not on the media list. I don't have a pass. I don't have a preview. I'm not going to be able to go to that. So, I mean, if I lived there and I could go, I would go. And I would cover Icebreaker. I would. I don't know which videos. I can't remember which ones he did. I don't.
The countdowns from Jay.
The what?
The ones that were from Jay, his countdowns.
Yeah, I don't remember where the hell we put them on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'll have to get back to you that on Jay. I don't remember what playlist I put him in. It could be like top 5 food review, COVID, top 10s maybe. Oh, here we go. Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. Top ride list. You got 50 views on it. That's not bad because that's actually pretty good for outside of New England.
Well, that's also the first time that we went outside of New England with that.
Yeah, that's.
We're gonna be, if anybody that's watching now, and if you get mad or pissed off at us that we're going outside of New England, too bad. We have to grow the channel, number one, and there's not that much news in New England.
Yeah, that's
the
why.
The biggest news in New England right now is Goliath going.
I know, that's pretty sad.
And I'm proud of my post that was on Facebook that made it out to tons of people, which I'm happy about. But we have to start growing the page. And it's not just us. And I know, it's partly I got to like step up my quality of content. I know I got to. I'm working on mine. You already started teaching me how to do certain things right, and I'm going to stop.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I still got more videos to make from the Branson trip. Ripley's, Hollywood Wax Museum, Aquarium. There's still videos. I'm trying to make it better.
You get the wire they doing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do. No, I promise you. I'm gonna put it out for next Friday because I like putting yours out on Friday. They do better on Friday.
They do better on Thursdays.
Do they?
Yeah.
All right. So next Thursday.
But that's Thursday either.
Maybe it depends what time I get it done.
Yeah,
if
whichever.
It could be tomorrow. It could be next Thursday. It depends. I'm trying to. It's probably gonna be next Thursday because I slacked when I edited those.
Every Thursday is gonna be a Why Are They Gone? That's gonna be coming out because I have quite a few of them bets actually gonna be recorded.
Yeah, so we're gonna take care of that. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys again for watching. We'll be back next Wednesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Oh, yeah. Just saying, when you get here, you will get exposure quick by covering things as they happen. Oh, of course. I just don't want to be the same guy all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I saw a Rick Flicks one time. He was going to watch Velocicoaster test, and every YouTuber and their mother was, and he just started making jokes and filming everybody. So I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like, oh, that ride's testing today, so let me get with everybody else. Like, I don't want to be that guy. Hey, it's all good, man. Don't worry. I would love to get a reporter like in California, though, for sure. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Be on the lookout for videos, and you just never know when we're going to go live. It really,
You may get a hockey video live on Facebook Live. Who knows?
Yeah, it's possible. Oh, yeah, we can have an Dude, we're going to have a Florida SFNE Online meetup. We can have one in New England. We can have them everywhere. We can have them all over the place. It's going to be crazy. But anyway, see you guys next week. Thank you guys again. I love you guys. Until next time, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all.
Peace.